everybody. My name's Dr. Amelia, if y'all remember me from last session. The other therapist is not here today, but good to see you again, Kinsey and Denise. And you have your mom with you here today. Why don't you tell me a bit about yourself?
My name is Barbara. Obviously, I have some daughters, 3 of them. One didn't want to be here today. I don't know, she was invited, but I guess she's too busy for it.
Typical.
They have different dads. Some were better than the others. The last one, I liked him the most probably. I guess I'm here today because they all have a problem with each other and they can't fix it on their own. And so maybe you can fix it and I can maybe tell you how the real story is.
Okay. Well, from what they've told me, it's been Denise and the other sister Elizabeth have been leaving Kinsey out, and
They do?
among this,
See?
it's been hard for everybody because they see you as having a drinking.
I don't have a drinking problem. They say that
Yes,
all the
you
time
do,
to me.
Mom.
They say
Yes,
it all
you
the
do.
time. I don't have a drinking problem. I just drink too much sometimes. Everybody does it. Everybody does it.
Mom, how many times have we came home or came by the house and you're passed out drunk on the floor?
Do you drink sometimes?
Occasionally, but not to the point to where I'm gonna
How many
be
times is too
passed out
much?
on the floor.
How many times is too much?
And then,
How many times
on
is it
top
for
of
you?
that,
Well,
how do you keep it up?
hold on.
I
Sorry.
mean, 2 to 3 times a week I have some liquor. So what?
How much are you drinking?
I don't know, 3, 4 glasses.
Okay. And that's 2 times a week?
I don't know, 2 or 3 times. I'm not keeping track on a board.
I don't
or anything.
understand why it matters. We're here because Denise has a bad attitude, not
Thank you.
because Mom drinks.
I mean, it is about the
Don't have a
sisters.
bad
I would
attitude.
like for the sisters to get along better. Even you, Kinsey. Sometimes you get along better. I mean, they leave her out a lot, and they should probably stop doing that. And maybe stop trying to get involved so much, but
Yeah. Don't worry. Tawana and I are back together. That took a while, thanks to Denise.
it was probably the boots.
It was the boots.
Okay. Well, how did the homework go last week with the sisters not talking to you?
I thought it was great.
Okay. How about you, Denise?
I was very uncomfortable because I wanted to call her and check on my little sister and see how she was doing, but
I'm doing great. Got my man back. It's all
we still
good.
don't need him. But it's okay though.
Okay. Well,
I don't see anything wrong with Tawan.
See?
A lot of
Told you.
Tawan reminds
you
me
even know?
of your dad.
Exactly. You always fall in love with the man that
First of all,
reminds you of
Mom,
your
I don't even know
father.
who my dad is.
Well, I know who he is, and that's all that matters.
But it's fair though.
well, how about we move to something a little different? I know we did the role play last week.
That was stupid.
Let's see. And then today I thought we would do a little bit of something different. What we're going to do is something that we like to call sculpting, where I'm going to have each of you take a turn and to show your perspective without giving the opinion so much. Of each family member, where they are, their role, their common traits. So, would anyone like to go first?
Nope.
Well, Denise is always trying to tell us how to live our lives, so how about she go first?
I agree. Denise goes first.
Of course, I don't mind.
How about we have Mom go first?
It's on Mom.
Go ahead,
All right.
Mom.
How about you put Kinsey in kind of a position where you see her day to day? And what does that portray to you?
Washing dishes. She likes to help out in the house a lot.
Okay. All right. And what's a phrase you would have her say?
Tawan's coming over.
Okay. All right. So she likes to wash dishes. and she likes to have drunk.
Yep.
Nothing
Okay.
wrong with that.
All right.
Sometimes he brings us stuff.
Brought us a cake last week.
All right. How about Denise?
She's always calling, always trying to tell us how to live our lives, that we're doing something wrong, want to know where we are, what we're doing, when we're gonna get home. I mean, it's always
Well,
something.
hold on now. Just do the sculpting, and then what is a phrase?
Why don't you do different? You know better.
All right. How about you next, Kinsey? For your
I would say this is perfect. She's normally just sitting. We just enjoy each other's company.
We talk a lot.
okay. And how about a phrase?
How was your day? She always asks. You know, she's the only one that asks, actually.
Okay. And how about Denise?
Cross your arms. Oh, you're doing mom.
Oh, I was just saying you do.
See, it's so overdramatic.
Okay. And what does that portray to you?
Mom's drinking all the time.
Okay. And what phrase would you have her say?
It would be, what are you coming over here now for? Would be
Maybe you
phrases
shouldn't
she-
come over so late.
Hold on. Okay. Now, back to Kinsey. If you would sculpt Denise.
She just sits, cross your arms. She sits like this, just like this, all the time. She says, "This is what you're doing wrong."
Well, you're sitting there crossing your arms too.
Yeah,
So.
maybe that's where I learned it from.
All right. What's a phrase you'd have her say?
This is what you're doing wrong.
Okay. All right, Denise. How about you sculpt Mom? Or sculpt Kinsey? I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
And what does that portray to you?
Her focus is only on her boyfriend. One.
So
And
this
that's
is
it.
this is an embrace.
Yes, an embrace, and she's looking straight ahead. So
Okay.
that's her center of attention.
Okay.
Nothing else matters.
Yep, she's right. We're gonna get married one day. I don't see why anything else should matter.
Okay. So, any thoughts on how that exercise may have maybe changed how your perspective of what your family members think of you?
Yeah, it makes mom sound like an alcoholic. That's all Denise does. She causes
She
problems.
is. Mom has a problem
Well, I might have a problem, but how's it affecting you?
because of our relationship. I want to be close to you, Mom.
She wants to be close to everybody.
Of course, I want us to bond. That's what family is all about.
I'm not sure who
Bonding.
you got from that.
Well, how do we go one at a time with that question? Kinsey, did that help you see any?
It helped me see that Denise is the problem.
Well, I wouldn't say that she's always the problem. I mean, I do love Denise. You are my child, but she does cause a lot of problems.
Well, I will say I did see a common factor. I saw a common factor of love, actually. When you sculpted Kinsey, she loves her boyfriend, and when you sculpted Mom, she loves her alcohol. And when you sculpted Denise, she loves to be on the phone with you guys, and Mackenzie loves to do the dishes. It seems like there is some love in this family. So that's something that I think is a good hope for you guys. If that brings about any thoughts. What do you have any thoughts about that?
I thought that was kind of stupid.
Now, you know your sister loves you.
And I do love you.
Just Sometimes Denise will try to meddle too much. She thinks she always knows best, but what she don't know is I raised her. I mean, obviously I did a pretty good job, so I can't just live my own life.
Why don't you tell Denise that?
I mean, obviously I can take care of myself. I did it for a long time before you came along. I mean, I've raised 3 children.
But your alcohol, Mom, is affecting our relationship. And I want us to be close, just like you and Kenzie. But sometimes I feel like I'm just by myself.
So what do you want me to do?
Well,
And look at your mom.
I would like for you to stop drinking.
As
or at
much?
least as much.
As much?
As much. Slow it down. Or maybe we could go maybe to some meetings or...
Well, I don't know about the meetings, but maybe we could cut back a couple glasses a day.
Okay. But I'm willing to work with that. Maybe we can go out and eat lunch.
Lunch sounds nice.
Go get our nails and our hair done.
Can we get a drink at lunch? One
No.
drink.
I think
No.
you should be allowed to get a drink at lunch.
I mean, I am an adult, but
No.
lunch would be nice.
Yeah.
But you can't ask about Kinsey.
Why?
It's always about Kinsey. It's always about Kinsey.
Because I'm concerned, Mom.
My life is none of your business.
So you take 1 step forward, 2 step back every time.
We're not getting anywhere with this. They're not listening to me. I'm pouring my heart out, and no one's listening to me.
Well,
I just want us to be a close-knit family. That's all
So
I ever wanted.
overdramatic.
well, at least you two have that agreement that y'all can go to lunch and have a good time, right? Can y'all do that over this week?
Yes, we can.
We can probably do it once.
Okay, now Mom, is there anything you want to tell Kinsey?
Glad you're not like your sister.
I'm glad I'm not like my sister too.
You are each individuals. You all have different personalities. So you are my headstrong child.
Just like you raised me.
I did. But sometimes, maybe you could get along more with Denise.
Maybe. We'll see.
And
If she talks to Tawana again, I'm done.
I'm good with that.
Okay, well, and is there anything you want to say to Mom, Kinsey?
I love you.
I love you too, Kinsey. Okay, well, till next time, just try to focus on remembering that there is love in this family, that there is, we're making a little progress, and, you know, y'all spend some time together, and we will see y'all next week, okay?
God, I need a drink after this.
Was that? I forgot to keep.
I was gonna try and get up in the middle of like storm out and go check the time. Oh yeah, we're good. 13 minutes. 13 and a half.